The number one thing I love about my Toyota Tacoma. Well, good morning everybody, and how are you today? Pretty good here, and I thought I'd get on, talk about, or tell you guys what the number one thing is that I love about my Toyota Tacoma. Now, first of all, let's start off. It's not the reliability. It's not really the looks of it per se. It's not the features of it. It's not the fuel economy. I mean, goodness knows, it's not the best fuel economy vehicle or truck out there. It's the uniqueness or the possibility of uniqueness about the Toyota Tacoma. Now, you might ask, well, what do you mean uniqueness? It's the number one selling truck, and that means, or mid-size truck, and that means there's a gazillion of them out there. So how in the world can it be uniqueness? Well, to be more specific, I guess, it's the ability to make it unique. It's the ability to make it your own. You know, I've never been a big fan of going out and driving a cookie cutter vehicle. You know, I like to put my own flair on it, my own touch, my own mods and stuff. And to further that a little, I like to be able to turn the wrench myself as much as I can. I mean, you know, I often say on this channel that you should only do or attempt mods that you're comfortable with doing. And I apply that to myself as well. You know, I'm not going to go out and rip my motor apart. You know, I didn't do the lift on the truck myself, and I didn't do those things and won't do those things because I'm not comfortable doing them. Now, maybe down the road, if I was able to observe or maybe work with somebody to do it, that would be different. Then I guess I would gain the knowledge and the confidence, I guess, to dig into something a little more involved than some of the things that I've done. But yeah, the uniqueness of it. I mean, there are so many things that you can do with the Tacoma to make it your own. It's never ending. I think you could probably go on and on and on with modifying the Tacoma, either tweaking things or maybe adding different things or changing things. You know, I will say the support of the aftermarket for the Tacoma is awesome. You know, there are a ton of vendors out there that have tons of parts and things that you can do, things that you can add on to the Tacoma rather, and things that you can do yourself. And they're always changing. You know, they're always adding new parts, putting new twists on things, adding new colors, you name it, all kinds of things, from something as simple as a color to something more complicated or more involved, I guess, as maybe a new part or something to accomplish a different kind of a goal, depending on what you're looking to do. And I don't know of any other trucks out there. Maybe down the road, you know, the Jeep will be that way, the Jeep Gladiator, because Jeep also has a huge support following, if you will, of vendors out there that provide aftermarket parts and aftermarket options and stuff for the Jeep as a whole. So I have no reason to believe that they won't include the Gladiator, and they already are starting to do that. I mean, I've done some mods and things on my Jeep Gladiator, so I have no doubt that they're going to include the Jeep Gladiator in with the mix of all of the other Jeep mods and parts and things that you can do. But so far, right now, as far as trucks go, the Tacoma is number one in that area too. I don't know of any other truck, you know, Ford or Nissan or anything else that's out there that offers the wide range, I guess, of things that you can do to make it your own. And, you know, another thing that's interesting, I think, along those lines is people's reactions to things, you know. And I'm probably more susceptible to this, obviously, because I have the channel, right? And because I put on the channel everything that I do with the Tacoma. And not everything is popular. Not everybody likes it. Now, I can't say that I've ever done anything that nobody liked. I mean, there's always somebody out there that's going to like what you're doing, no matter what it is that you do, I think. And that's good. And that's because we all have such a wide, varying range of tastes, right? I mean, I'll use the spare tire thing as an example. You know, I had it behind the cab back there. a lot of people didn't like it. I mean, let's be honest. A lot of people didn't like it, but there were a few that did. And, you know, there's always a silent group out there, people that don't contribute on the channel, which is fine as far as comments and things like that. But, you know, there's a group out there, too, of people that either do or don't like what you do. And then I moved that Tacoma spare, or that spare, rather, storage to the roof rack, or the bed rack, I should say. And the same thing goes there. You know, I would say probably fewer people disliked it, but still, I would say probably a majority of the comments that I got on that bed rack storage thing for the spare tire were probably negative. Most people didn't care for it, which I really found kind of surprising, to be honest. I kind of thought it was, I kind of thought it would get a little bit better reception, I guess, than it did. That's not why I changed it. I changed it because I like to try different things on the channel, right? And I got so much feedback, which I love, by the way. Getting feedback on the channel, positive or negative, is awesome because it kind of spurs me on to try different things. And, you know, with that spare tire storage, given that I had have the larger spare tire, I had a lot of feedback telling me that it should go underneath, you know, that it should be able to fit where the OEM or original spare tire was, with a little bit of persuasion, let's say. And it did take a little bit of persuasion. Nothing terrible. It really was pretty simple to do. I will say I used a sledgehammer to persuade those little feet under there to accept the new spare, but I think it could have been done probably with just a regular hammer. I don't think you even needed anything that substantial to be able to move those pieces. So for those of you I guess who are looking to put a larger spare tire under there, it can be done. There of course is a video on the channel about that. But anyway, yeah, I really do love the uniqueness of the Toyota Tacoma. It is the #1 thing that I love about the truck, and I look forward to more. You know, again, for me, there's always something new coming up, always something new that I want to try or I want to tweak. So I'll continue to do that on the channel. But anyway, I just wanted to get on here. You know, people ask me what I like, what I don't like, and honestly, the #1 thing that I love about the Tacoma is its uniqueness. Anyway, leave a comment, or its possibility of uniqueness. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. What's the #1 thing, the #1 thing you love about your Toyota Tacoma? I'd be curious to know. Also, real quick, if you haven't before and you're interested, check out my other channel. It is RobMotive JT, all about my 2020 Jeep Gladiator. Don't forget to click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And do me a favor, smash that subscribe button on the way out. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.